Hey there, YouTubers. I'm heading back. I'll do some rambling. First, we're going to do out the windshield. It's about 9:45 in the morning. I got started later than I wanted to because I always do, and it's tough to get moving in the morning in a van, and even tougher when you're loading up a car with two cats. So, interesting little tidbit is yesterday the Mackinac Bridge was closed for a good portion of the day. Falling ice from the bridge, unsafe conditions. I checked today, so that meant I might have to go the opposite way down around Wisconsin and through Chicago, but it is open today. High wind advisory, but open today. And yeah, cats are quiet right now, so I'm gonna enjoy that quietness before I let them out and start driving me crazy. But had a fantastic time, and I'll talk more about that. It is currently 34 degrees. Alright, I'm not going to show a lot, even though I'll end up showing a lot, because I can't help myself, but I'm going to try not to show a lot. But as you can see, he doesn't talk the whole time I'm not recording, and then as soon as I start, he starts. Snow has started melting pretty good. There was supposed to be, the last 2 days, there was supposed to be a great big storm, and they said anywhere from 8 to 11 to 12 inches of snow, and starting with ice and then snow, and it ended up with about 1/4 of an inch of ice maybe, and a whole bunch of people up here lost power, tree limbs down, stuff like that, but the snow never came, and luckily where I was, power stayed on. So you never know what's going to happen, from a foot of snow to nothing. And I was going to go back earlier, and then I thought, well, I don't want to get caught in that snowstorm, and I kind of want to see a good foot of snow in one time. And both things didn't happen. And find out that the bridge was closed yesterday for a good amount of time, so it all worked out, I guess. That's that for now. Cats are in their carriers crying a little bit, but not too bad. Some melt going on, and here in Manistee there's open water out there. I don't think it's a bay, so it doesn't freeze up as much. I know, Keith, we're gonna get gas here, and I'm gonna let you out. I know, Vinny, you're quiet and happy. I might not let you out. I don't need you on my lap. Alright, there's a truck in front of us, but you might be able to see some of the unfrozen water. There. Yeah, it's pretty. But I don't think this froze up. And I was in this general area a while ago and did a video. Walked out there on those ice mountains, which again is not the safest thing in the world to do. Beautiful up here. I've learned it's beautiful up here in the summer. I've learned it's beautiful up here in the spring. I've been here in the spring. In the fall, it's very, very beautiful. And I think it's beautiful in the winter. I am not off my bug about really liking Michigan's Upper Peninsula. To be honest, I live in Ohio, which I call Ohio. Other than that team in the Ann Arbor, which if you're in Ohio we call TTUN, that team up north, I'd take Michigan over Ohio any day of the week, and twice on Thursdays. This car takes premium, so that's a lot of fun. Okay, you need help, Keith? You need the ability to get out. Alright, so I'm having issues. My vape is all messed up and it's not charging. They get old and the charger thing doesn't fit in there very well, which I should be quitting anyways. I let Kiki out, because she usually doesn't cause me too many problems. I put 8 gallons in at $5.10 a gallon because Volkswagens, this being a Volkswagen EOS, requires premium. They say you can. All right. They say you can get away without putting premium in it, but this car is a 2009 with 59,188 miles on it. For a long time, there was a point where I had, well, in my previous life, we had 2 drivers, my ex and I. We had 4 cars, and this for a long time was the play car because it's a hardtop convertible with a sunroof and all that. Where's my, close that a little bit, might take the glare down. So it doesn't have a lot of miles on it, and it's in fantastic shape. I thought about trading it in, but unfortunately this was not a cheap car at the time of purchase, but it is not aged well financially. The depreciation to me is, it's insulting what they would give me for a car that's in darn near perfect shape. So I still have it. But going back to the gas thing, $5.10, that doesn't make me happy. But I realize there's a lot of people out there in this world, some of them may watch this video even, that have far bigger problems than paying $5.10 a gallon. I put 8 gallons in it, hoping for a little bit cheaper gas down the road. But, you know, what's going on all over the world, I don't like to get political, and somehow that would be political. It's terrible what's happening around the world and in many areas. Watched a show on Netflix recently about the homeless problem in the United States, and boy, it's a complicated and heartbreaking problem. I don't know what the answers are. You know, you have 2 extremes that say what the answer is, but I would assume the true answer is somewhere in the middle, but it's a difficult problem. And so it brought me back to a little bit of a reality check that, sure, nobody likes paying $5 a gallon. What are we, in Canada? Because a lot of Americans don't seem to realize we have some of the cheapest gas in the world. Probably about the cheapest gas in the Western world, you know. For many reasons that I won't go into, which again would be considered political. But I know some people have recently purchased electric vehicles, and boy, that's seeming like a much better way to go, doesn't it? One day, if I do replace this, there's a good chance it would be with an electric. But that's my ramble about that. I know we're all upset about a great many things. America has become a country that's always upset about a great many things. But I think when you look around the world and you look around the country and you just look at the lives that other people have, we all have our problems, and I think sometimes it would serve us all well if we do a little reality check and kind of say, try to grade what our problems may be, as real as they are to us, because everybody's problem is monumental to them, and some people try to stack grief and stack pain and give it a grading system, and that doesn't work in my opinion. Everybody's pain is very important to them. So I've gone off on a little bit of a tangent here, but I will be happy when lower gas prices may return. You know, I'm more upset at the industry for taking the time to gouge us than I am at any individuals. Well, any individuals who haven't started a war. But that's my ramble on that. I got bigger problems than paying an extra $1 a gallon for gas.
You could haul a lot of toys in this car.
And I actually couldn't haul that many toys in this car, but I got a couple cats and a lot more stuff than one would think. All right, so that again is my ramble. We'll talk about happier stuff and look at pretty sights. It'll be interesting to see what the bridge looks like. All right. So I just saw a sign on the side of the road, and then I got my phone out and I checked the website. You shouldn't do it while driving, I understand. Apparently, the Mackinac Bridge is closed again for falling ice. So my guess is that last night when they opened it back up, it got cold enough that whatever was falling froze back up, and now it's warming and it's falling off again. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm 50 miles from St. Ignace. It might not be today at the office, and I'm really hoping I don't have to turn around and go all the way back and around down through Wisconsin, Chicago to Ohio. Because I gotta be back. I got something I gotta do, so I gotta be back. So yeah, that's the current update. This happened a long time ago now, because you guys, you'll know what's happening before I do. In real time, you know what I mean? I already know it. You're following me. So yeah, we'll see. Alright, so my guess is, I don't remember what I said a minute. Kiki hears me talking, she starts crying. My guess is that it's 35 degrees according to my car, which is causing ice, I would guess, on the pillars, on the two center structures, causing ice to melt, probably large chunks falling onto the road surface. And it was closed for part of the day yesterday for the same reason. That my guess is when it got later and it got colder, it froze up and it stopped falling. So I really don't want to turn around and go all the way back. And if I do that, it would probably be tomorrow, which leaves me so little time to get stuff done that I needed to get done for an appointment I have on Monday. I cut it too close, I'm guessing. So my only hope is about 30 miles or so from the bridge. So my only hope, by the time I get there, it starts opening up relatively soon. I don't know how long I should wait before turning around and going back, and then do I get up super early tomorrow while it might still be frozen? I don't know. We shall see. Alright, this is a little bit like going down to Key West, Highway 1. There's only one road. If you want to get down here, you gotta go here, or you gotta go way back and then add an extra hour going around Chicago. I just don't know how long to give this. Ugh. This was not something I planned. I figured all the ice they had would have fallen off yesterday, and I wouldn't have to worry about this again. I was wrong. Now we're going 55 miles an hour behind trucks. Getting ready to cross the Cut River. Might be interesting for you guys. Keep this in your travel plans. If you're coming up in the winter, you might have dealings with the bridge getting closed. So there's frozen Lake Michigan beneath the sun. apologize a little bit for the lighting, not really my fault, but you know, it's bright. It's still beautiful, and also the bridge issue is going to come along more in part 2 of this video, Drive Back to Ohio. You guys are fine, stop. Now I got crying cats. So this is the end of part 1. You got some rambling, some pretty scenery. I hope you enjoyed some whining cats that you might not have. Closing in on St. Ignace. There's going to be more to come when I get to the bridge. Have a great and wonderful day.